Hello there. My name is Zola, and a little over a month ago I decided to start playing a game I never thought I would touch again. The same game that I played when I was 12 years old. Now it's been nearly 20 years since I left RuneScape to play World of Warcraft, but after finally throwing the crack addiction into the bin. I decided it was time for a new addiction.
3, 2, 1, see ya.
So I started playing Oldschool RuneScape again. Now I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this game could grip me the least bit as much as WoW did, but gosh darn it, this game is amazing. Since starting my journeys through the land of Gillinar, I have traveled on carpets like Aladdin. Either started or stopped a war of gnomes and goblins, which I could have known if I had actually bothered to read the dialogue. Watched what I can only assume was a gathering of powerful wizards on guard against people trying to advertise third-party services. Fed chili to a camel only to wait till he poops it out so I can scoop it up. Honestly, in hindsight, I think the quest giver was just trying to see how far I would go before he gave me what I needed. I also met a dude who wanted me to do a small favor for him. Which sounds like a short endeavor. It is not. This quest forces you to go around the entire world for 2 hours to bring various items to NPCs that otherwise serve no purpose towards my goal of ultimately bitch-slapping a bunch of dragons for epic trip. And after doing all this witch has the balls to judge me on how I handle my shit. Now, the reason I am showing you these quests instead of more iconic ones like Dragon Slayer and the pain I endured during Monkey Madness 1, is because my PC suddenly decided to get rid of most of the video footage I had recorded about this, because fuck me, that's why. Now, after sinking almost 15 days played into this game already after only 4 weeks, I think it's safe to say I kinda like this game. Now, like with any game, when I start to enjoy something I like to set myself certain goals, and after playing the game a fair bit and also meeting a bunch of certified OGs who helped me figure out everything from not having to walk everywhere on foot, to spoon-feeding me every single bit of gear I would need to beat certain bosses, I found a goal that I figured would make it at least seem like I actually have a good grasp on what I'm doing. Which is killing a boss named Jad, and getting a fire cape. Now, to get ready for this challenge, I had to grind out several skills and stats to make sure I was up to the challenge. The most important one being ranged, because the entire encounter is you basically shooting spitballs into the mobs with a blowpipe until they get grossed out and leave you alone. To wear the item I needed, I would need a ranged level of 75, so to get there I spent an entire day blasting gremlins under a lighthouse with a cannon that I learned to make from a dwarf who said it was their secret weapon in their war against the goblins. After finding out that this bad boy can shoot the entire room from basically any distance, I think I should maybe tell him they can just annihilate the goblin village for good and be done with it. After doing that, I cleaned out the sewers by killing a rat with personality disorder which couldn't make up his mind about how to attack me, but in doing so did learn how to manage my prayer switching so I could protect myself against different attack styles during boss fights. This would later prove to be crucial in the Jad fight, since he also is a boss whose motto seemed to be never let them know your next move. I also learned that to complete this challenge you need to go through an 1.5 hour long gauntlet of 62 waves of mobs before you face the actual boss, and if you die there it's tough shit and you just have to start over again. So to avoid stress getting the best of you, there is an actual internet browser game to help you learn the Jad fight, which I completed a couple of times. And last but certainly not least, I was told by my RuneScape sugar daddies that there is a fight where you can basically fight Jad on steroids as practice, and if I can do Jad well then I should have no problem in the actual Jad fight. Should being the key word here. So after about 20 attempts and 2 kills, I figured I was finally ready for the real deal.
Another one.
So I hit up the sugar daddy Dan the man with a plan to get my toxic blowpipe and a bunch of other shit he told me to just put on and I would be fine.
Congratulations.
Now that I was properly decked out and trained up, it was time for the real deal. The fight caves. Now, getting through the waves seemed to go fairly steady until I was hitting the halfway through mark, where I will admit I made some questionable actions because my heart was racing so much I couldn't hear my boy Dan shouting out. I didn't need to actually run through the entire room all the time, because there is a thing called the Italy boot, which is basically this rock-like formation here, which actually does have the shape of the country Italy.
You can get the baler stuck on blobs.
What is he doing?
Oh, man.
Oh, this sucks.
That was messy. Just stay there. No, you can get the mailer stuck on anything. Blobs, bats, corners.
Oh, I got him. Jesus, that was fucking hectic.
I then decided to gamble my life on switching my prayer for magic to melee to make a run for it to try this Italy brute tactic, which I should thank the RuneScape gods for not one-shotting me, because apparently the major is the one that can blast you so hard that you go into a fetal position and cry for mommy.
Bro, the fact that I'm still alive is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then after a few more waves filled with questionable decisions, I finally made it to the final wave before Jad. Now I'll let this clip play uninterrupted and added some epic music to make it look like I'm doing something exceptionally crazy.
Watch prayer, yeah, for sure. Just chill, just fucking chill. Okay, here we go. Alright, starting with that. No, 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 no. Come on. Attack him. Yes, bro, I fucking got it. First fucking try. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Holy fucking Jesus, bro.
Let's go.
Oh, holy shit. That is Fire Cave in one fucking go.
Close as fuck on the prayer.
Oh my god. Thank you. Thanks, Frosty. And thanks, guys. Holy shit. Bro, my heart was racing and my fucking palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Oh, holy shit. Bro, now I can finally chill. Let's go. First try, my guy. Let's fucking... Look at that beastie of a cape. Let's go. Now do Inferno? Yeah, maybe next month, man.
He did, in fact, not do Inferno the next month.
Now first off, I want to thank all my clanmates for helping me get to this point. Without them I would never have been able to do this so quickly. And of course I want to thank all of you for watching. This was my first attempt at a RuneScape video like this, so I thoroughly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and let me know if you'd be interested in a part 2 of A Noob's Tale. I also stream on twitch.tv/ZolaPlays if you want to check me out there. Other than that, there is nothing more for me to say other than
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.